Here's a paradox. Your dog might be living a perfectly comfortable life, but that doesn't mean they are truly happy. Did you know that many dogs who are well fed and safely sheltered are actually filled with silent anxiety? Have you ever wondered why your dog chooses to sleep in one exact spot instead of moving around freely? Or why playing completely by themselves is actually the ultimate sign of trust in you? The truth is, your pet is talking to you about their emotions every single day through subtle behavioral codes. Recognizing these signals will completely clear up your pet parenting doubts while unlocking a deep chemical bond between you two like never before. In fact, the very last sign will absolutely shock you and fundamentally change how you look at your four-legged companion. 1. Have you ever felt a sudden gaze from across the room, only to turn around and find your dog just staring at you? It's a bit eerie at first, making you wonder if they are demanding food or sensing some invisible danger. But if you look closer, this isn't a tense, urgent scan. Their eyes are half-lidded, their brow is completely smooth, and their muzzle is loose. They are simply resting their attention on you. In canine behavioral psychology, this is known as soft eyes. It is the polar opposite of a hard, challenging stare that signals a threat. Think about a typical evening. You are answering emails or reading a book, and you catch them watching you with that gentle, unhurried gaze. They don't dart their eyes away when you look back. This behavior is actually a profound biological event. Researchers studying the dog-human bond discovered that this specific, sustained eye contact triggers a massive surge of oxytocin in both of you. That is the exact same hormone that bonds human parents to their newborn infants. By just looking at you this way, your dog is chemically deepening your relationship every single second. It's a silent, beautiful conversation that says, "I trust you completely. I feel safe, and being near you costs me nothing." We often get so caught up in providing toys and treats that we miss these quiet, emotional masterpieces. Your dog isn't just tolerating your presence. They are actively choosing you as their ultimate sanctuary. It's a deeply moving realization for anyone who has ever wondered if their furry companion truly loves them back. But a happy dog doesn't just express this profound devotion through their eyes. They also leave a trail of clues when you aren't even in the house. If you like the video, please leave a comment with the number 1 mark. 2. Did you know that the first 10 seconds after your dog opens their eyes can reveal the entire state of their nervous system? It sounds crazy, but how an animal transitions from sleep to wakefulness is a profound indicator of how safe they feel in their environment. Most owners assume a dog waking up instantly, ready to bolt or guard the house, is just being a good alert pup. In reality, that sudden alertness often points to hidden stress. A genuinely happy, secure dog does the exact opposite. They take their sweet time coming back online. Picture a lazy Sunday morning. You hear a soft rustle from the dog bed, but your furry friend isn't dropping up to greet you. Instead, you witness a slow, beautiful sequence. First comes a massive, dramatic yawn that opens their whole jaw. Then they drop their chest, extending their front legs far forward in a deep bow. Finally, they arch their spine and stretch out their back legs one by one. In canine behavioral psychology, this unhurried morning routine is the ultimate signature of deep, restorative sleep. Stressed or insecure dogs cannot afford this luxury. Their survival instincts force them to wake up with a tense head lift, immediately scanning the room for threats. When your dog unfurls slowly, like a fluid yoga pose, their body is telling you that their nervous system was fully offline. They slept deeply because they knew, at a biological level, that you had guarded the perimeter. It's a quiet, humbling moment of gratitude for any owner, realizing your home is their ultimate sanctuary. But total relaxation isn't just about how they start their day. It's also about how they claim their territory as the hours roll on. 3. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to treat your entire house like their own personal luxury resort? 1 hour they are napping in a sliver of morning sunlight by the window, and the next they've relocated to the cold kitchen tiles. Most owners think their dog is just being restless or bored. In reality, this constant relocation is a fascinating psychological phenomenon. In canine behavioral science, this is called confident comfort seeking. It is one of the clearest signs that an indoor dog is living a genuinely happy, stress-free life. Think about your daily routine. You are working from home, and you watch your furry friend move from the living room rug to the hallway and then over to the sofa. This movement is purposeful but completely relaxed. They aren't pacing with anxiety. They are simply auditing their territory for the absolute best spot to relax at that exact moment. They trust the house implicitly. Every single room feels like a safe zone to them. Contrast this with an insecure or anxious dog. A stressed dog will often anchor themselves to one specific corner, stay glued to the front door, or refuse to leave your side. That stillness isn't contentment, it's defensive guarding. They stay put because the rest of the house feels unpredictable or unsafe. Watching your dog freely claim every corner of your home is a deeply rewarding feeling. It means you've built an environment so secure that they don't feel the need to hide or remain on high alert. The whole house belongs to them, and they know it. But this confident freedom doesn't stop when they are awake. It carries over directly into how they sleep throughout the day. If you like this content, please leave a comment. Number 2. 4. Have you ever found your dog sleeping upside down, legs pointed at the ceiling and belly completely exposed? While it looks hilarious, in canine psychology, a dog's sleeping position is a direct window into their emotional security. An anxious dog usually sleeps curled into a tight ball, a defensive stance designed to protect vital organs. However, a happy dog will cycle through various positions, including the vulnerable belly-up pose. In the wild, exposing the stomach is a massive survival risk. Doing this in your living room means their primal brain feels entirely safe, completely silencing their wild instincts. They are surrendering to total relaxation because they trust you implicitly. This incredible security doesn't just show up when they sleep, it also drives them to seek your scent when you leave. 5. Have you ever come home after a long day at work, opened the door, and found your dog curled up right on top of your pillow, or buried deep inside a pile of your dirty laundry? Your first instinct might be to sigh and think, "Oh great, now I have to wash this again," or assume they are just being mischievous. But in reality, your dog isn't trying to mess up your things or break the rules. In the world of canine behavioral science, this behavior is a powerful form of emotional self-soothing driven by their sense of smell. For a dog, your scent is a direct neural shortcut to their brain's pleasure and safety centers. Think about how you feel when you hold a comfort item from your childhood or step into a familiar home. That is exactly what your worn t-shirt or your favorite spot on the sofa represents to your dog when you are gone. Their sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. When you leave the house, the sudden emptiness can feel overwhelming for them. To bridge that gap, a happy and securely attached dog will actively hunt down your strongest scent profile. By sleeping on your pillow or pressing their muzzle into your jacket, they are literally bathing their nervous system in your presence. It actually triggers a release of calming chemicals in their brain, effectively making them feel less lonely and completely safe. It is a deeply moving reality because it proves that even when you are physically absent, your identity alone is enough to comfort their soul. They miss you, but they trust the bond enough to find peace in your memory. However, this incredible trust doesn't just display itself through how they cope when you are away. It also shines through in how remarkably calm they remain during your daily routines. 6. Have you ever walked through the front door and your dog instantly runs to find a random object, like a slobbery tennis ball or one of your old socks, and proudly drops it right at your feet? Most owners assume this is an immediate demand for a game of fetch. But in canine behavioral psychology, this isn't an invitation to work. It is actually a profound act of gifting. To understand why this matters, we have to look at their wild ancestry. Dogs are natural resource guarders. In their primal minds, toys, bones, and even your clothing are highly valuable assets that must be protected from others. When your dog willingly surrenders their favorite possession to you, they aren't just being playful. They are making a conscious emotional choice to share their wealth. By presenting you with this gift, their brain is signaling absolute safety and a total lack of jealousy or fear. It is their beautiful, non-verbal way of saying, "Everything I value belongs to you too." It's a deeply touching moment that proves you aren't just their provider, you are their family. But this incredible generosity with their physical possessions is only part of the story. A truly happy dog also knows exactly how to share their emotional energy to match your mood. 7. Have you ever sat on the couch and watched your dog suddenly go completely wild out of nowhere? They grab a squeaky toy, toss it into the air, pounce on it, or suddenly sprint around the living room at full speed like a crazy athlete. We often laugh at these zoomies, but this independent playtime is actually a huge psychological milestone. In canine behavioral science, this is called self-directed play, and it is the ultimate indicator of low anxiety and emotional freedom. Think about how a child only plays freely when they feel completely secure. Dogs are exactly the same. An anxious or stressed dog is constantly on guard, hyper-focused on their owner or watching the doors for threats. They cannot afford to let their guard down. When your dog plays completely by themselves without needing you to prompt them, they are showing absolute confidence in their environment. Their primal brain is saying, "This house is so safe that I can just lose myself in pure joy." It is a beautiful gift for any pet parent, proving you have built a true sanctuary where they can just be a happy, carefree dog. When you see all these beautiful signs come together, you realize your dog is communicating something truly profound about their life with you. Looking back at our journey today, the thing that surprised me the most, as a university lecturer who spends the whole year buried in research papers, is that when your dog brings a random old sock to your feet, it is actually a sacred act of gifting, not just a demand to play. It is the moment they completely let down their defensive instincts to share their world with you. Raising a dog is never a battle for dominance. It is a journey of profound understanding. I still remember vividly the very first night I brought home my little puppy, Lucky. The tiny, shivering pup from back then is now confidently sleeping upside down, belly up, right next to me. If you see your furry companion showing these signs of happiness, please like, subscribe, and share your own story in the comments below. In the next video, we will dive even deeper into the mystery